Get you a good old soaking. Get you a good old soak on.
Get you a little Mormon girl and learn all of this shit.
Good old fashioned.
They got all different types of shit to like bypass sex.
So hold on.
You make a fucking armpit.
What?
Mm-hmm. Some people be fucking armpits.
So soaking is a term used within some Mormon communities to describe a sexual activity where two people engage in intercourse without thrusting or movement, aiming to avoid the perception of engaging in sexual intercourse. So
I'm going live.
I'd be a shaker for somebody.
I'd be a good old soaker. Get that shit a good old soaking.
Wait, what's a soaker? What? Read that one more time.
So, in the community, you just go in, but no movement. You just let it rest and let it soak.
So because Mormons don't have sex before marriage, they lay with each other. The man inserts himself into the woman.
But that's already contradictory.
Nope, because there's no thrusting. You're not humping.
It does not matter.
Then somebody sits underneath the bed.
No,
somebody sits underneath the bed and then shakes the bed in order for there to be some type of.
I don't even need a bed shaker, bro. I just need soak. Just good old fashioned stuff it.
That's soak like it. Contradictive to everything that we just said.
You set it and forget it.
You set it and forget it. There you go.
That's crazy.
I gotta turn my lights on.
Why? You're not about that set it and forget it action, Damo?
No.
You never fell asleep during sex, dude?
Never. You can't say that I have. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No.
I don't think I've ever.
I have. Have you ever saved?
Wait, you've fallen asleep having sex before?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I might have. I can't say that I have.
How do you feel about that? Say it.
I can't say that I have.
Not even a little.
Not enough.
Wait, what is it? Wait. Are you dozing off due to alcohol, or it's just like you're tired and bored?
I don't know. Maybe it was a little bit of both.
Tired and bored? At that
point, let's not get caught up in the specifics, okay?
Okay. So I'm like a break taker when I have sex. I'm a break taker.
Break taker is crazy.
Yeah. Why is that crazy? It's not my fault I don't last 4 minutes.
Huh?
I said it's not my fault I don't last 4 minutes.
You got to see a mission until the end, bro.
No.
Bro,
we take a little break.
No.
Take a little break. I got a bad heart, okay? The ticker doesn't tick properly. So sometimes I get out of breath and I need to take a little break. I'm not saying like fucking 30-minute in-betweens. I'm talking about like, let me just breathe for a minute. Lay here with me. Let me maybe grab your ass a little bit. Something. I don't fucking know. I may have fallen asleep during a break before.
This is the Usual Tuesday podcast. I'm your host, Big Korpsx, joined by the handsome, wonderful, lovely, powerful, Save 1 and 0%. Zero. So are you down for the soap?
Really quick? Nah.
Wait, you've never fallen asleep having sex before, Zero?
No to both. I'm not down to soak, and I've never fallen asleep. No.
Dude, come on, bro.
Am I frozen?
Soaking is great. Yeah, a little bit. There you go.
What the fuck just happened? That was so weird. I looked up at the screen and I'm like, fucking
Broke Neck Mountain.
I can't say that I would. I'd probably say no to both. Yeah.
Well, nobody wants to fall asleep having sex, bro.
Why not?
Unless like you finish and then fall asleep.
Instantly? How am I that tired? I gotta be an ungodly level tired to be.
You never heard like "Let me fall asleep inside you"? I've also never done that. So.
A little soakage, baby. A little soaky.
I would be so embarrassed, bro. Like you get this nice hard penis, and then like I'm done, and then now you feel like a little worm inside of you. Like that's not fun.
Whoa. Little worm is a crazy description, my guy.
Little worm.
Little worm, little worm.
Oh, all right. So speaking about penis, I look like I have size 7.5 shoes. That's funny because I wear size 12. Thank you though.
Do you really?
I swear to God, I do.
Wait, really? Because I wear size 12s.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a fucking kiss.
No, I'm just saying because I just didn't know. I've never compared feet, but I just didn't know.
You're comparing.
I can go grab a pair of my shoes if you want.
No, how's that? It's not going to give me a scale, like a size of scale.
It shows the size in the shoe, doesn't it?
That I believe you. It's not that deep.
I'm just saying, like.
All right, non-spoiler, really quick. Corpse, have you seen Superman? Yes or no?
I have not.
Fuck. Why you got other responsibilities and shit? Why don't you just always be at the movies?
Not a good
fucking
film.
50 kids, dude. That's why.
Oh my god, bro. 50 kids who could appreciate Superman in 50 different ways.
I found my pen. I was looking for it in my pocket. I was starting to freak out.
Bro, I don't know if it's just me. Wait, Cisco, is it you too? Corpse is extravagantly pixelated.
Bro, I thought I was tripping. I thought it was my internet coming in bad, but he's like fuzzy as hell, right? I'm like closing windows on my other monitor. Like
you're Fozzie Bear, bro. You're fuzzy as shit.
No, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuck. Hold on.
It's all good. It's all good, baby.
You sound crispy though. It's fine.
It's the fucking
sound nice.
Spectrum internet, dude. This fucking shit is
hell yeah, it is. Hell the fuck yeah, it is.
Oh
don't
my
call
god,
about it, bro.
Bro, I'm so happy because I've worn this hat so often that it's starting to get like frayed, and so now I can like distress this hat.
There you go.
I like the little bit of fray. It looks cool.
Yeah, but I just don't like this like, right here. I need to get like a little bit on this side, a little over here, maybe. Yeah, I need Corpse to bring these hats back though. I need the black one back. I had a homie steal one of mine.
Damn, bro, I can't believe you let him do that.
Yeah, what an asshole. Anyways, back to Superman.
It's the best.
D and I have talked about it on FaceTime for 2 days.
Yeah, he forgot to call me back, and I called him earlier today, and we chatted about it a little bit more.
Technically, I called you first today.
Fucking kiss.
Did you?
I sure did, because then you got a call and then called me on your lunch.
Right. You did.
And Damien had never heard the word pensive before, which is kind of mind-blowing.
He said, "Why did you answer so pensive?" And I said, "What?" I'd never heard that word used ever.
Isn't that like to be thoughtful or something?
Yeah, like deep in thought.
Yeah, thoughtfully. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not going to spoil too much. I hate spoilers, so I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I like that they. Hold on. Let me make sure I say this right, because I don't want anyone to get it fucking twisted. I'm trying to stay consistent. Is I like Hot Girl. I like that they brought in Hot Girl. I like that
she's hot in the movie, bro.
I also like that they brought Guy Gardner. Right, and I like Mr. Terrific. I'm not too hip on. Right, like
me neither. Yeah.
First off, I'm not very hip on DC. I'm gonna be 100% a band with everybody.
Me too.
Is their animated series the most dominant thing that's ever been created in all of television? Yes. Right. Do they have some of the most iconic voice actors? Yes. Right. I'll give you all of that. Still not very hip on Mr. Terrific though. I wish they would have used that actor for like a Martian Manhunter. But I like him as Mr. Terrific. He fits. Crypto's tight, and then I don't know.
This is the first film adaptation that we've ever had of Crypto. By the way,
really cool, right? Really cool. And again, I haven't watched the movie. But from what I've seen of it so far, it's just Crypto's just CGI enough to where you know that's a fucking fake dog. But then it looks real enough.
Yeah, it's not that bad in the movie though. It's not. I thought the same thing for the preview because they released like the first 8 minutes or something like that. Yeah, and I watched it and I was like, oh, he looks horrible. Like it looks bad, but it does not look that bad in the movie.
Yeah, no, I even with the small clips, I was like, like it's not too. He's not like squirrely looking. Like you know what I mean? Like they didn't make him look like wild in the face. Like it looks like a dog, but you could just tell it's CGI. You know.
I think it's the first time we get the Fortress of Solitude on film, like in a movie as well.
I don't think so. Didn't Henry Cavill's? I think he had the Fortress of Solitude as well.
Did he?
No, it was Christopher Reeves. It was Reeves.
What? Right. He had the Fortress of Solitude in which movie?
In the first one he did.
Really?
Because I remember he goes in there, and we're talking about where the fucking voice comes out, and he says, he tells him like he'll answer any question, and he tells, because it's the scene is, who am I, right? And then he starts telling him, oh, you're Kal-El from this planet, blah, 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 blah. And that's when he starts the hero journey. Because I almost remember watching that scene in my philosophy class. I want to say it was the Christopher Reeves.
I might be wrong then. Man. I thought it was the first time.
I might be wrong. It might be what was the show that they did a while? Smallville. It might have been Smallville. Don't quote me.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing, D?
I'm just trying to look up to see if Henry Cavill did have his Fortress of Solitude. It just wasn't like super prevalent. Like it wasn't a big deal that they made it. But they even had like alternate suits that he had, I believe, and I think I'm trying to look at like what movie this was. But for sure,
yeah. But I look, D has a hard on for the movie. I thought it wasn't great at all. I fell asleep through part of it. Like it just wasn't a good movie. To me, it wasn't.
And that's coming from like I'm not a big Superman fan. I don't even.
Me either. I don't. You know? I could give a fuck about DC, honestly.
But I feel like James Gunn fits Zero's style a little bit more. My critique going into it without even watching the movie, is I feel as if DC movies as of recent have been very serious. They're very edgy and dark, right? Which is cool. James Gunn brings kind of like a squirrel, like, like more fun, like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think my biggest criticism with DC is that it always half-assed. It's like, if you're going to go serious, go serious. I want to see like a serious version of DC where like if you're going to show like make it rated R, PG-13, whatever you're going to do, but like don't half-ass it and then like I don't know. That's just in my opinion. Like if you're going to go dark, give us serious storylines.
Yeah, because they use very poor comedic relief.
Yeah,
Suicide Squad was horrible.
Like Ronan.
Suicide Squad.
Like Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy, I felt like James Gunn built up the character so good, right? He was so menacing, and then there was these small little pieces of like comedic relief from him, right? And then you had the Drax character who was the comedian of the group. And so that's my thing. Like, are you going to have that going in? Because that's kind of what everyone is expecting from James Gunn, right? Because everyone's like, oh, James Gunn, the guy who did Guardians, So it's like, I don't want to go in there expecting a Marvel movie, So I'm trying to go in with as low expectations as possible. I do want to watch it, though. It does look good. It does look, decently good.
Here's what I'll say, and this is not a spoil. I don't think it's a spoiler, but this is kind of what D and I were saying. The movie. Hold on, I'm trying to think about how I want to say it with like making sure that I'm not going to kill the vibe of the movie. It's very much so expected that you have some type of Superman knowledge going into the movie.
Oh, you know what?
That's what I didn't like about it.
Because I'm curious. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of pivot this because Fantastic Four hasn't even come out, so there's no way I could even spoil it. If Fantastic Four comes out, and I don't know if you guys have plans to watch it, but
I've been waiting for Galactus. I told my mom this when they were showing the preview. I said I've been waiting to see what Galactus looks like in real life since I was a child.
Sick. But if you watch that movie and they don't include the origin story of how they got their powers, I think I prefer that because I've already seen this. I've already, done the. Do you mind if they kind of skip over decently established, I'd say, superheroes story, like origin stories, like Daredevil's another good one where I think.
Yes, I do. I do personally. Yes.
Okay.
And here's the only reason I say that, right, is because when did the Jessica Alba Fantastic Four come out?
2006.
When did Michael B. Jordan come out?
2010.
Fan Four Stick.
So 15 to 20.
Oh no, 2012, I think.
Okay, so 15 to 20 years ago.
It came out in 2015.
Okay, 10 years ago. And when did Jessica Alba come out? 07?
Hold on. 05.
Ooh.
Okay, 20 years ago. So 10 years ago, a decade ago, and 2 decades ago, these movies came out, right?
Yes.
Kids aren't reading comic books anymore. These cartoons aren't on TV anymore.
Well,
you know, it's not like you know what I mean? Majority of the kids
still exist.
Sure, just because they exist, people have seen
I hear you.
So if you're going to create, like, this is now a different timeline, right? Like, this is not attached to either one of those two movies. Like, there needs to be some type of background to give people the anecdotal side of, you know, even if it's just short-lived, like, you know what I mean? Like, are we going to get Doctor Doom with this Fantastic Four? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we need some type of background in order for people to know where the movie is headed, because obviously this is going to be brought into the Marvel universe that everybody else has already been watching. There needs to be a background to it. Every other Marvel movie that's out right now that has to deal with the Avengers, that has to deal with whatever, has a background story.
Wrong out.
Which doesn't.
If you're going to look at it face value, is Tom Holland's Spider-Man never had an origin story.
Very true. And I didn't mind that because we've seen so many fucking reboots already.
What? Did it not?
No.
He did not have the bit spider with Aunt May. And
that's it. He just tells Ned. Yeah. Ned goes, so you're bitten by a spider. He goes, yeah, kind of. He's like, can you shoot webs out your butt? Remember, there's like that small dialogue.
Yeah, but they show him before he had powers.
No, the whole movie he has powers. He never.
Really? I might have to go back and watch it. I might have to go back and watch it.
Because they have like that conversation, and it's like, or I think Holland says like, "Oh, I saw the spider," and like pulls out a little vial, and he's like,
"Okay, but that's still a background. It's still somewhat of a background story.
A little bit, right? A little bit. Now, what I would hope. What I would hope though is that Marvel,
because you're in your mid-20s and love Spider-Man, and have watched.
Who's watching a movie called Spider-Man and doesn't know Spider-Man? Like, he's literally the most popular character in the world.
What about kids, bro? What about a fucking 10-year-old that's getting into Marvel and his parents take him to go see the movie? He doesn't know how fucking Spider-Man became Spider-Man. He's fucking 10 years old. But also, there's no Spider-Man cartoons on TV anymore.
But also, wait, yes, sir. Yes, there is. But also,
okay, whatever. Spidey and his amazing friends. Whatever.
Now, I'll say
no origin story there.
When these comic book movies first started coming out, I remember asking. I can't remember who it was, but I remember asking, like, "Oh, Dad, like, who is that?" He's like, "Oh, it's a character. He's this." I think it was Bane. I was like, "Who is that?" And he's like, "Oh, it's one of the villains from Batman." Like you, and I was like, "Oh, like I didn't know that. Like I just thought it was the clown guy." And he's like, "No, well, if you read the comics, blah, blah." And I was like, "Oh, well, the movie was the background story, right? Like the movie."
Damn, OG Bane you're talking about.
Yeah, bro, with Poison Ivy. With Poison. Okay.
I forgot about that motherfucker, bro.
So there's no.
And all those fucking green tubes and shit in his back. I forgot about that.
I never saw the source material. The movie caused me to see the source material. To Damien's point a little bit, right? Where I don't agree with it completely, where there is going to be a lot of people who watch the movies, don't get and never picked up a comic, never watched a YouTube. I don't mind them skipping over the origin stories as long as, I think we can all kind of agree, there's got to be some small droplets and trinkets in there. Or what Marvel, I think, is starting to do is they're going to start setting up the shows to be the expanded part of the universe where the movies are the actual pivotal moments, like of, this person's
before that. Think about it. Iron Man had a movie. Hulk had a movie. Thor had a movie. Guardians of the Galaxy had a fucking movie. Like, Black Panther had a movie. But we know all of their origin stories, bro. Like,
some of those characters, though. Some of them, though, to your point, and kind of to Damien's point too, some of those characters, though, you saw them before you saw their origin story.
Yes,
we saw Black Panther before we saw the Black Panther movie. Thor, we saw Thor before we saw Thor in his own movie. So I think some of it is okay.
But that's because it was an Avengers movie,
yes.
Right? But that's what I'm saying. This is a one-off. It is Superman's movie. We have no idea why him and Lex are fighting. We have no idea. Like, they finally give a little bit about how he got here. They finally give a little bit about Crypto. Like, it's just, I just wish there was a little more origin to the story. I will say this: the action that was in the movie, I enjoyed it. There was 2 main fight scenes. I enjoyed one. The other I thought was a little on the way too much CGI, way too much stuff going around.
I know which one you're talking about. I can kind of agree.
It was hard to like pay attention to.
Now, real quick, Batman or Superman?
Oh my god, I just had this argument.
Wait, like in a fight?
Just who do
Batman
you like? Batman
is not a superhero.
Who do I like more?
He's a vigilante.
Batman's not a superhero.
Bro, that's like saying that Iron Man isn't a superhero.
I just had this argument. What makes a superhero super?
To have super abilities. They have
not only a hero,
something that makes them more than human, right?
I guess.
Like just extraordinary.
Yeah, whether it's a mutation, whether it's a change in cells, it doesn't even like something that makes them above human makes them super, right?
So what would you call them then?
So what do you have? What did you used to have sitting behind you in your old stream room?
The arc reactor? Is that what you're saying? No, that makes
Iron Man super.
Like no, that makes him like
that makes Iron Man
bionic.
Super.
Like at most.
That makes him super, bro.
He's also brilliant.
He's mad brilliant.
Terminator was bionic.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. Hold on, that goes away from my point.
I was literally like, exactly. Thank you.
That makes him a superhero, in my opinion.
So, like, you would say Cyborg is a superhero.
Sure. You're talking about from the
Justice
Team, right?
Yeah,
or
Justice
Teen
League.
Titan,
Cyborg
right?
is Teen Titan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure
Batman and Iron Man represent, if you put your brain to it, you can achieve amazing feats.
But the difference is Iron Man fucking has something in his body that makes him super. If he didn't have that, he would die.
Yeah, you do too.
Post Iron Man 3, he does not have this thing in his chest. It only powers the suit because he has surgery to take it out.
Bro, did you see him going toe-to-toe with motherfucking Captain America and Bucky at the same time? That arc reactor bro, he was fucking them up.
That made him
they
super,
cheated.
Bro.
But he didn't do it. But
I can understand where you're coming from, and I was having an argument the other day about the same thing. They were like, "Oh, if you don't think that Batman is a superhero, then you can't think that Iron Man is a superhero." I understand it. Iron Man is more of a superhero.
A superhero is typically defined as someone who uses extraordinary abilities, often superhuman powers, to fight evil and protect others, per Google. First off, thank you, Kelly, our senior correspondent. And you know what? We will not cite Google in this debate. Just saying. No, what? Typically defined as someone who uses extraordinary abilities. Can we say that Batman's intelligence and Iron Man's intelligence is a super ability?
I would say
Batman is extraordinary. He's extraordinary.
Super intelligent. I don't think Batman has super intelligence. He has super maybe observation because he's an incredible detective. Apparently, that's his like thing.
We can't shit on Iron Man right now with D in here.
Oh, I'm not shitting on Iron Man, bro. Never.
No. I'm saying that Korpsx and I can't shit on Iron Man.
I'll take a fat steamy shit on him right now.
Listen, until he actually takes the mantle of doom, I am an RDJ and Iron Man fan, and we'll see how he does it. We'll see how they do it.
We always wind up coming back to this because this.
I'm so sad about the decision. I don't think it's gonna go well. I'm hoping for the best and preparing for the worst.
I hope I see two things with RDJ, and in this whole these next two movies. I hope I see Thanos, and I hope I see Robert Downey Jr. rip his fucking spine out. That's gotta happen.
Oh that comic panel.
Yeah, that appears to be untrue. Gosh, and rips it out like, oh my god, dude.
How do we bring that back? Like how?
It has to be alternate universe.
Because the Mad Titan is inevitable. I think he is a anchor being, right? I think he's one of those.
Wait, they're bringing what's his face back too as fucking Kane. I just read something recently that said that they were going to bring him back.
Oh, Kang, Jonathan Peters.
Kang the Conqueror.
Oh, so and what I hope to see is, I want to see Josh Brolin back as Cable, bro.
He was a good ass Cable.
He's perfect for fucking Cable, bro. And now that they're bringing the X-Men, he's from another dimension. It's like it just makes so.
Okay. So let me ask you this: do we want to see? I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know if I've ever asked you guys how you guys feel about it. Do we want to see Deadpool interact with the Avengers on screen?
Not as much.
No,
it's a weird. I just don't know. I feel like comic wise it works. I just have no idea how that works. It just can't be. You can't have too much. You got to be so delicate with that character. I feel like.
What about if it's just like a cameo?
Hey, give me 1 second, guys.
Fine, cameo, fine. All right, cameo, fine. I think you just have to be so careful.
Wait, what did you do, Corpse? What did you do?
I think you have to be so delicate with.
He was like, I'll be right back. Let me show you guys an empty fucking screen real quick.
I feel like you gotta be careful when you put that sauce, because like you could put too much and it's like you ruin the whole movie. Even though it was good intentioned, the
that's how I felt. That's how I felt about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, but that was his movie. I feel like that was fine.
No, I enjoyed the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just felt like it was doing too much.
It was doing
too much.
I think
it was unnecessary. I think, but I understand why Marvel went that route.
Mm-hmm.
But it was too much of a movie. I think it was too much. And I love Deadpool, and I love the Deadpool series. Deadpool is probably my favorite comic book hero. But
Deadpool's cool.
It was too much. It was too much.
I think what is nice, kind of calling back to Putch's point, in my opinion, I think a lot of these comic movies have a good, at least maybe this is biased because this is how I would work, is that like if I find something interesting, I'll go back and try to like research what that thing is. So like I'll go watch YouTube videos about people who are far more knowledgeable about a character than I am. Sure. And can like break down the storyline in a more digestible way than me having to go back into comic history and get all the series and shit. I've been watching this dude named I'm gonna forget his name. He breaks down comic book like storylines.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's like Comic Explains or something like that. But he's been going through, I've literally just been like binge watching his channel because he's been going through like the latest series for Marvel, latest series for DC. It's been really cool listening to him just like narrate the storylines. It's been really fun. But
what did I miss? I missed it.
You didn't miss anything. I just said Deadpool and Wolverine was too much of a movie. Like too much. It was a good movie, but it was just too much.
It was just as corny as I expected it to be.
Damn.
It was Deadpool. It's supposed to be corny.
Exactly. It was a Deadpool movie for sure.
Just like we were just talking about this recently, right? Like there's Power Rangers. Power Rangers is supposed to be corny.
Ooh, and I'm gonna sound like a heretic when I say this, but I'm ready for them to move on from Hugh Jackman. I'm ready. Like, bring him in from time to time, but I think Daphne Keane is more than capable of carrying on some type of Wolverine-esque.
Is that X? Is that who we're talking
about? Yeah, was it X-17 or whatever?
But he is Wolverine, bro. Like,
yes.
It's like Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
Yes.
Like
that's cool. That's cool.
It's hard to like,
but I think
it's hard to move on from the character.
She won't be Wolverine, but she can be the one with the bad attitude that's related to Logan, and she's a fucking badass.
Yeah, right? But like you just said, we're about to get all these X-Men movies. You're not gonna have a Wolverine fucking
Let him pop up from
Cameo?
time to time. Let him pop up from time to time, but it's Daphne's time. I truly think it's Daphne's time.
I think what's really cool about the comics is they will have like sometimes they'll have like an older mentor figure for the next generation, either by like Tony's hologram being like, Ironheart, this is how you do XYZ, or like how could I help you do whatever, and have these like figureheads that are like guiding the next generation. I think they should start doing that probably. Starting with Logan would probably be a really good move because he's still alive. He can mentor through older age, and that'd be fine.
I'm just sad we're never gonna see Black Panther and Storm wedding. Like that makes me sad.
Oh, you know what I was talking about with a friend? You know what I hope they do with X-Men is that they bring a weird lineup of them. And I hope that they bring a lineup like you have Cyclops, right? Jean Grey, the Sophie Turner, Jean Grey. Bring back Cyclops. But then also,
wait, are we getting like OG outfit Cyclops and Jean Grey, or are we getting like new style, fucking hip and cool?
You know what I want to see?
Because I need some Jean Grey and a green.
I want to see the royal blue with the yellow. I want to see
or
that
yellow. Yeah. But I mean, but she wore like a green jacket too, didn't she?
I think that's when she was. I think she was. No, she did. She did wear green because when she was Madeline Pryor, she wore something else. Somebody fact check me on that.
Yeah, she had green. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me look at these images real fast. Yeah, she wore green.
Yeah, with the little face thing over the eyes too, right?
No, it was just over her head.
Or over her head. Okay. Because in '97, bro, they had her and Madeline Pryor in there, and like that'd be dope too. Bring in Madeline Pryor because then that makes sense to have Mr. Sinister. That makes sense to have Cable. I'd like to see John Boyega be fucking Bishop. I'd like to see Beast come back. I would like to have
Everybody wants to see Beast, bro. It's so funny because you bring Beast up every fucking time.
They did tease Beast, like they full on showed Beast in
Deadpool.
The Marvels. No,
yeah, the Grammars.
Oh, the
Grammars, in the Marvels, yeah.
Oh no, they didn't show Beast. They showed what's his face?
No, they showed Beast.
They showed Beast fully.
Oh, they did show Beast too, right? Okay. I thought it was tripping for a second.
And then they introduced Beast and Storm in that post-credit scene in the different universe that Photon ends up being in.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like lost. Spoiler alert for the Marvels. Sorry.
I never watched it.
It was good though. I mean, that movie was okay at best, but what you get at the end. Awesome. I see what you're setting up. I like that. Okay, redeem yourself a little bit.
So I'd like to see them bring like Havoc, bring in Quicksilver, bring in fucking.
Oh. We did have Quicksilver for a little bit too in the main universe.
Yeah, for a hot second. But then the old Quicksilver that they used in the X-Men spinoff, they used him in WandaVision.
They did as Boner.
Yeah, so I'd like to see them mix that up a little bit. I want to see them mix up bring in a new Nightcrawler. I would like to see the traditional Nightcrawler too.
They won't do that.
Hell fucking yeah, that would be sick.
With the sword, bro, he's OP. Like, he's so sick, bro.
Yeah. A little Mystique action.
Bring in a new Rogue. I don't like Channing Tatum as Gambit, but I need Gambit. We need Gambit.
Fan cast.
He was definitely a fan cast. Morph. And then, Apocalypse is... Oh, Kitty. Yes, Kitty's a fucking mad option.
Wait, who's Kitty? Hold on. I'm going to look that up.
Kitty, she could walk through walls. Iceman is cool. Pyro, cool, right? Like, we already had them, but I say bring them back too. Bring them all, but like a wider range.
Oh, they came back in X-Men which one was it? Not University. What the fuck was that shit called?
First Class. No.
First Class. Was it First Class? Pyro
Iceman?
wasn't. No, Pyro.
No, Pyro was in number 2. And then he was in Last Stand, yeah. That's X-Men 3. He was in 2 and 3.
Bro, they have so many X-Men movies I can't even fucking keep up with.
Because in number 3, he's a part of Origins. No, he wasn't in the First Class. He wasn't in X-Men Origins. Or Wolverine Origins. But he did pop up.
Because we're so far in the timeline now that there's no Magneto, there's no Professor X anymore, right? Like it's way past that, right?
Yeah.
Timeline wise. So who do you? So you can't. So how is Storm even gonna fall into this? And
well, the Fantastic Four is in the past, right? The one that we're getting now.
Yeah, but it's. I thought it was a different universe.
It's a different universe previously too.
What if X-Men
kind of
First Class is happening in that universe?
No, because it's too old. It's too old.
I don't know. Because
where are we gonna get this crossover? Like, how are we gonna get?
But also, because they're teasing. I'm like getting it mixed up. What is it called? I'm thinking of Crisis on Infinite Earth, but that's DC. The Marvel equivalent. But Battleworld is like what Doom creates after Secret Wars is what I'm thinking of.
Okay, yes.
Secret Wars,
which was already teased in
but
Deadpool.
Secret Wars is like exactly what would cause all of these like universes to kind of come together. I don't know if they're going to spin it in a different way, because from what I understand, Secret Wars is supposed to be like just two worlds that aren't supposed to occupy the same space coming together and colliding and either destroying both, or one world that destroys the other. And then I don't know if Secret Wars is going to be like, okay, all of these different universes might crash together, and that's where you get all of these different, you get X-Men from this universe, Fantastic Four coming over here. I have no idea what they're going to set up, but we'll see. I'm kind of excited. I feel like it's too soon for this level of like storyline. We haven't had enough movies. The whole show thing has been a clusterfuck. I wish they gave themselves way more time, like another 4 years to build this up, but we're getting it in 2. So
that's why I was so interested, because technically, Fantastic Four is part of the Avengers. Technically.
Kind of.
No, look it up. Look up, is Fantastic Four part of the Avengers?
I think they're like very team like.
I like how Dave is actively Googling it right now, dude. He's like, wait, I said that out loud. Let me check.
I think technically, but I think they like team up like when it comes.
Well,
to
they fight at them too, though.
I think Fantastic Four is very much their own thing, though.
Oh, maybe I'm tripping. Never mind. I genuinely thought that they were part of the part of the Avengers.
I did see your chest out when you said that.
You did.
That's fine. We're all wrong.
Oh, okay. The Fantastic Four are not traditionally considered part of the Avengers. Individual members might team up with the Avengers for specific events.
Yes.
From time to time.
Because there was a whole moment where they had the Council of Reed. They had the Council of...
I really want to see Council of Reed, bro, so bad.
There was the councils of a couple of them. Council of Kings, Council of Reeds. I think it was Council of Starks, too. And
they did a Council of Kang in one of the... I think Quantumania had... Yes. Yeah. And then... what was I going to say? I don't know, just learning more about the Council of Reeds, I think it's so cool. They should definitely do that. But it would be such like a smaller thing in the Marvel universe.
I'm really, really interested to see how they loop in Doctor Doom. I've seen one fan theory, which I like, is that it was actually Von Doom that was the missing chair in the Illuminati. And that the incursion created at the end of the movie was the incursion created by Doctor Doom after he's trying to avenge the Illuminati team, and it's Mordo who helps him do it.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because we haven't seen enough of Mordo yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen him since the end of Doctor Strange, right?
Well, that Mordo, yes, and he's taking people's. Then we see him in number 2, and he tells him, in the last timeline, you tried to kill me there. So it's like, is this like a consistent thing, right? Like, there's still a lot of playroom that they can bring him back, and I think it would be pivotal. And they are also setting up the School of Sorcery or Sorcery School or something like that, where it's supposed to be a Doctor Strange show. I've seen that online.
I haven't even seen it. No, I haven't heard any like chatter about it. I didn't even know that was a thing coming up.
Yeah, it was around the time they were talking about how Marvel's wanting to kind of slow it down a little bit, do shows that stretch the story out, main events.
We got into this whole conversation off of the question, Batman or Superman?
So Batman or Superman?
Superman.
As a character, I think I like Ooh, that's actually hard.
Wait. Well, yeah, based on what? As a character, I like Batman.
I like Batman more, probably.
But what are we basing it off of?
If somebody said, "Hey,"
but give me a George Clooney Batman. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with George Clooney Batman.
He's the dude. I think where the conversation gets twisted is I'd rather be Bruce Wayne, but I wouldn't want to be Batman. I'd rather have the powers and the abilities and the move and the swag of Superman.
Superman don't got no swag, bro. Hold on, Superman has no swag.
Superman
Let me pause.
No.
Both you hold the fuck
He needs
on.
a different color sun to
His old
swag,
lady.
bro.
He was so convincing that his old lady did not realize that he was Superman just because he was wearing a pair of glasses, too.
Those are special glasses, by the way. They weren't just regular fucking Ray-Bans, dog.
Yeah,
bro, that's like in Big Daddy when he puts on the shades and he's invisible. Then he gets his ass beat, and he don't need no special gizmos or gadgets. All he's got to do is just get some sunlight. Feel the power of the sun radiate through him, and then he will fuck some people up. That, to me, is why Superman is he's the one. He's that fucking guy.
I've always wondered, like, if he just goes, can he, like, just be on the sun? Can he do that, do you think?
I know it hurts him.
The sun?
It hurts him? The sun?
Yeah, like, it like direct. No. Direct, like, the too much sunlight. You watch it in the movie.
No, but
too much of it is not good for him.
No, but I'm talking about even, like, Henry. I'm not even talking about the movie in general. I'm talking about Superman. I'm talking about Superman in general, because in Henry Cavill's version, he went up to space and was like, and then it was like, boom, I'm fucking back, baby.
No, the sun does not hurt Superman. It's his primary source of power and healing. Kryptonians
Cisco,
like
how
Superman
many times
gain their powers.
Look up, can Superman touch the sun? Look up, can Superman touch the sun?
I'm not saying
it's not about touching the sun.
I'm just saying, can he?
That's what he just said. Can he go to the sun?
Can he be like very close? Can he be like up there, like literally in space?
D just said, can he go up to the sun?
I was like, can he just like be on the sun? Hold on. Can Superman
can he stand on it?
Touch
what the
sun?
fuck? That's what I just told you to look up.
Yes, Superman can touch the sun.
No shot.
He's done it in various comic book storylines. While the sun is intense heat and radiation, he's harmful to most beings. Superman Kryptonian physiology empowered by the yellow sun. Yes.
I know he's empowered by it, but I thought too much of it can hurt him.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I'm tripping. It shows you how much I know about DC.
Not enough.
But yeah. Like,
well, bye-bye. Korpsx having all types of issues tonight.
Korpsx wants to either be the only one on the podcast or not on the podcast at all. The fuck, Korpsx?
No,
where did you go?
I had to pick a wedgie.
Oh, that's funny.
I had to pick a wedgie, and so I was like, I don't want everybody to see this right now. This is kind of crazy.
And this is what fact checks are for, Kelly says. Thank you, Kelly.
Yes, Kelly, we love you, Kelly.
For this podcast.
Kelly, our senior correspondent.
But overall, Batman or Superman, I'd probably pick Superman.
What's the Marvel equivalent to that question? Iron Man or Spider-Man?
No.
It'd be like Iron Man or Captain America, maybe.
No, if you're going bar for bar, power for power, Iron Man versus Sentry.
No. You can't do that. You can't say bar for bar, power for power, because Batman and Superman are not bar for bar.
No, I'm saying like
equivalent. Superman, Marvel's equivalent. Batman's Marvel's equivalent is what he's saying.
Yeah, like.
But also Sentry's like mad complex, like with so much other shit. Like,
yeah,
I don't think you can. I don't even.
Or who then? Adam Warlock.
Warlock would
also
probably be a good
Captain
one.
Marvel, like, you know.
Nah, not
Captain Marvel.
Captain
You can't take. Well, actually, I would say Captain Marvel is the equivalent to Superman.
Next closest thing, you know.
Yeah.
Wait. All right. So wait.
Thor.
So
maybe?
are we taking Captain Marvel? Or are we taking Superman?
Well, you could say Captain. Is it Marvel? The different. Like, there's Captain Marvel, and then there's the
Marvel. Is
Marvel.
DC, right?
Wait, am I tripping? No, because there's two versions of Captain Marvel. I thought both of them held the mantle at some point. There was like a male version, there's a female. It doesn't matter. The one that we have in the MCU.
Anyways, if Captain Marvel and Superman were to fight, who wins?
Superman.
Power wise, who?
I think Captain Marvel wins.
I don't know. She got her fucking ass beat by Thanos in Endgame.
I don't think she's as durable, but she also doesn't have the limitation of the sun.
Why? Because she's a fucking woman?
No, because she literally got rocked, like he said, and it took her out for a while.
She got fucked up.
Superman feels like he would kind of eat the punch, not be super okay, but I feel like he could eat it and take it.
This man can touch the sun.
The sun. And be fine. But
Thor could barely take the blast of a dying star.
He took it like a champ.
Well, nobody even brought up Thor, though.
Because he sucks.
Thor doesn't suck.
Thor doesn't suck.
He doesn't suck.
He's alright, but he doesn't suck.
He's a god, bro. Like, he's the only...
Whoa.
I feel like he doesn't count as like a superhero.
He's a god.
You can't be a god in a superhero. You're not even super. You're just like a regular.
You're just a god.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
He's a god.
But that don't make no sense.
That's like being at a lift
god
competition.
And a superhero at the same time.
That's like being at a lift competition and being like, "Here's my hydraulic lifter." It's like, yeah, bro, it's not even the same thing. We're not doing the same thing right now. What the fuck?
Wait, are you saying that he's not a god?
He is a god, but he's not a superhero.
Oh, okay. I thought you. Okay, hold on. I thought you were clowning because I said he was a god.
He's just a god doing god shit, bro.
Yeah, he's just doing his regular Tuesday bullshit. It's like, bro. He's like, bro, come on. We can't be in the same league. Like, we can't have both figurines. Like, I'm actually putting my life on the line, and you're just like chilling.
Actually,
taking the heat of a dying star to forge Stormbreaker on a regular day.
With the arm of a living tree.
Exactly. I like how they made Stormbreaker. That's nice.
No, that was a badass scene.
I need the handle. He's just like playing his video game.
Like, oh shit, time to lock in.
Yeah. Oh shit, they need me.
Yeah, that was a cool moment. I appreciate.
All right, thinking of Groot. Now I'm just thinking about Groot, right? I'm thinking about Vin Diesel, and I saw a clip recently on TikTok. Since we're just gonna keep talking about movies, it seems like that's what this pod is about today, which I have no issue with. I saw a video of Tyrese, Vin Diesel, Paul Walker's brother. They were at like some big car meet, and Vin Diesel got on the stage on the mic, and he was like, they asked me if I would do another Fast and Furious movie, this, that, and the other. And I told them the only way I would do it is if we bring it back to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's any coming back for Fast and Furious?
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
There's probably not like a fandom for it, or like as big of a fandom, you know?
No, there is.
Really?
Bro, I will fucking nut in my pants if they give me something like 1
Kelly
and
says
2.
pass.
Wait. I think they are the highest grossing movie franchise of all time. If not, they're in the top 5.
Oh.
Fast and Furious.
Crazy.
Marvel's definitely higher.
Definitely higher.
I'm telling you, they are one of the highest grossing because
they might be top 5. They might be top 5.
Definitely top 5. Bro, because when I heard it, I was astounded. I was like, there's no fucking way. But bro, in Asia, they went
Wait, D, stop looking it up. Stop looking it up. Let's ask Kelly.
What? I was just about to...
Kelly, pull that up for us. She's our senior correspondent. Kelly, what are the top 5 grossing movie franchises of all time?
Kelly,
guys, what are our guesses? What are our guesses?
I kind of looked it up a little bit.
All right, my guess is going to be Marvel.
Well, but okay, go ahead.
Well, no, say what you're going to say.
Because I was going to say, some of these are split up into Marvel properties as their own franchise. Does that make sense?
Like Thor,
so like Spider-Man will be one. Walt Disney will be one. You know what I mean? Like, these are all franchises. Unless Kelly finds like a different list where that's like all conglomerated.
But I still think that's it's a little fair, right? Because
I mean, if they're their own franchise, yeah.
I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. But if there's multiple Marvel franchises on the list, then like just lump them up into.
But Marvel. I was also gonna say Spider-Man is technically, the rights are owned by Sony, so technically those are all Sony properties, not Marvel properties.
Interesting.
Except for the
okay,
recent
I'm gonna say Fast and Furious is in the top 5.
I don't think so. No shot.
I'm gonna pull that up.
Well, you also looked at it.
Well, no, I didn't look at it. Like all I saw was Spider-Man as one.
Wait, Korpsx, you can't look it up. Kelly's doing it.
I think Star Wars was another one, but
I was gonna say Star Wars is up there too.
I feel like Harry Potter has to be one.
Harry Potter was gonna be my next one.
Lord of the Rings probably has to be up there.
I don't know if it's top 5. 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 Spider-Man, Batman, Star Wars, X-Men, Avengers.
Jesus Christ, they're like basically all.
No shot. No shot. Those
X-Men
are the highest
kind of
franchises.
surprising.
Then what did I hear? Well, all I know is that Fast and Furious did crazy in Asia. Because I'm telling you, I heard this thing. I was like, dude, there's no way. But these fools, like, who was it? John Cena. John Cena had to do a whole fucking apology shit in Mandarin, bro, because he was shooting Fast and Furious. And he said something about like Taiwan.
Oh, I did see that I did see where he was like speaking a different language.
There was
Marvel Cinematic Universe, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Spider-Man, and James Bond.
Wow.
I was gonna say I found a kind of a list.
I thought, honestly, I thought Mission Impossible would be there above James Bond.
I found it different. I found it on what's it called? What is it called? Reddit. I forgot the thing, but Fast and the Furious places 6 on the one that I found. I have it up on the screen for anybody watching.
So what's top 10 then?
So I have Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, this goes sideways. Sorry. Marvel Cinematic Universe, Spider-Man, Star Wars, Wizarding World. I don't know what that is. Is that's Harry Potter? Okay, yeah. 5 is James Bond 007. 6 is Fast and the Furious. DC coming at 7. 8 is Batman. If I would have put those together. 9 is X-Men, which I would have put to, I guess. 10 is Jurassic Park. And then it goes all the way to 18.
Wow, Jurassic Park. I didn't even think of that.
Making the board.
12 is, just to get to the list, 12 is Transformers. 13 is Despicable Me. 14 is Avatar. That's impressive with like 2 movies. 15 is Pirates of the Caribbean. 16 is Mission Impossible. 17 is Shrek. And 18, what would you guess?
I don't know. I was gonna say Mission Impossible has to be up there, and you just said it.
16.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little hint?
It was mad popular with girls in probably 2012. I forget when these movies came out.
Oh, Twilight.
Shades of Grey.
Twilight.
See, I pulled up Business Insider right now.
I wonder if Star Wars was as popular before. Like, I wonder if the last 3 movies helped push them up higher.
No.
Those movies were ass.
No, probably all
intents and purposes, yeah, those movies fucking sucked.
No, I agree they were bad. I just wonder if because they revamped Star Wars, like I wonder if it pushed them brought up. Brought a lot of people in to watch the movies and push them up. I wonder.
Probably. I mean,
bro. Okay, so Business Insider just has them ranked number 5. The Fast and the Furious. 11 movies, highest grossing movie, right? Because the real question I want to ask is how much do you think they took in for their 11 movies total at the box office?
For which franchise?
For Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious, he said.
Total at the box office.
From 1 to 11?
Yes.
9 billion.
I mean, what's a tip? I know it's got to be like 4 billion, something like that. It's got to be like low billions.
4 billion?
What are you saying, D?
What about you, Demo? 9? $7.32 billion, bro.
I believe it. I mean, it's been around since I was a kid.
Now, James Bond has taken in $7.88 billion. Now, mind you, those movies have been coming out since like the 1800s. Okay.
Yeah, like a lot.
Now, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, hold on. Let's give our guesses. Let's give our guesses. Because that's number 1, right?
Okay, I'll say this: 36 total movies. This is why this is just kind of a little unfair how this is clumped, but I see the vision. 36 movies. How much?
It's made so much money. Bro.
Yeah, it's probably made close to
not that high.
35. Oh, yeah, no, it's got to be like 30 to 35 billion.
Unless that figure that I just saw. So the one that I saw said 29.6 or something like that. Billion.
$31.98 billion.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Now, when was this published?
I gotta pee.
Okay.
I don't know. Because I'm trying to look for any other source material here. And so I'm not getting I can't find a date on this. But yeah, you guys get the vision.
I wonder, oh yeah, 31 point. At least that's what the AI summary says. That I like quickly Google here.
But yeah, because I for sure thought Star Wars had it hands down. But bro, when you're cracking $10 billion, bro, in revenue, that is fucking. List I found states the same, published 2025.
Damn.
Kelly, you're always appreciated. Yeah, bro,
thank you, Kelly.
That's so much money. Like when you really think like $20 compared to like if you had 21s and then if you had 20 billion in ones, like the difference in those stacks, bro, are fucking drastic. Wow.
I put it all on red.
I don't know. I think I would go odd. That's black, right? All odd numbers? Yeah.
Oh, I think so. I think even is red. I think you're right.
Yeah, so I'm going.
Bro, I've been watching a lot of. It's bad. I've been watching a lot of.
Bro, was that just me that just went cut out, or was that everybody?
I think that was you. Just cut out because you just appeared. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Did I blink or something?
Yo, that was weird. That was weird. I was like, hello.
Oh, bro, yeah, you cut out.
Popped up like a pesky X. Like, hello.
Hold on, but I do. The last thing that I heard in my headphones as I was coming out of the bathroom, or
as you were holding your wiener.
Yeah, I always hold my wiener to your guys' voices. Was Star Wars. The biggest thing though is we have to think about the difference in what revenue looked like then. Yeah, well, yeah, like output also, right? Like,
you know what? I heard somebody counter that argument, right? Where we say, you know, oh, the money was different back then. Movies cost $2, right? Yeah. Also, though, and I did this as a kid. How many times did you go watch a movie 3 or 4 times while it was in the movie theater?
When it was affordable, when it was $5, yeah.
So, right. So are those numbers are they conflated even because somebody was going 4 or 5 times? I was like, oh,
no,
that's a good
because the movies cost $20 now. When the movies cost $5, if I went to go see it twice, I'm still not. It's still not the same.
To be fair, nowadays you could get movies for cheap, even at the theaters, because they now have like subscription models at AMC. You could be going 3 times a week, 4 times a week,
and because of streaming, that also takes away from the box office numbers.
Yeah, because I didn't watch like a lot of movies. I just watch at home. I wait till it comes out on streaming.
Bro, can you fucking really remember that? Like, you go to the movie theater and you watch the son of a bitch because once it's out the theater, you're about to pay $15, $16 to rent it or buy it if your parents are cool enough to do that for you, you know? And like, you better hope the whole family want this bitch, you know, because we got one VCR player.
There's only one VCR and it's attached to the TV in the living room.
right? Like you had your night to pick movie that we're all going to watch, right? So you better fucking strike gold. It better be a good movie. So, bro, it's just,
man, remember those, bro? Now you just like brought the nostalgia
Blockbuster.
back.
The smell of Blockbuster was just universal.
Bro, I used to go to the Blockbuster with my mom and my brother. I remember this now that you said this because each week somebody got to pick a new movie, whether it was me or my brother or my mom. And I'd get the little cookie dough bites, the little, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like my mom would make sure that each of us got a little snack. We go get some popcorn at the crib that we could, each of us get a little bag of popcorn or something because we all like different shit in it. And then we just sit down in front of the VCR and watch a fucking movie. That was the bro. That was the shit. Damn. And then that's the other crazy thing about it that I used to talk about all the time is that so down the street from my crib, I had Hollywood Video and Blockbuster in the same shopping center.
Crazy.
And so we would like bounce back and forth through Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. But my brother and I, when we had PlayStation 1,
legendary console.
Hollywood Video used to have Game Crazy. I don't know if you guys remember this. They used to have a section called Game Crazy, which was all the video games. And they would have like the books, like Gamer Insider magazine and shit like that. So when GTA 3 was out on PS2, it was PS2 that GTA 3 came out, right? Not PS1?
Yeah. GTA. Never played GTA.
Bro, oh, no. I'm lying. It wasn't even GTA. It was Driver. I don't know if you guys remember this game, but there's a game called Driver 2. Bro, we would go to the Game Crazy. We would walk to the Game Crazy, go and look in the back of Game Insider with a little piece of paper and write down the cheat codes and then come back to the crib and put the cheat codes in the fucking game.
That's crazy. That's funny.
I remember I had a long list of papers, bro, with all the cheat codes, all of it for all the games.
You had to memorize them, bro. X, triangle, circle, square, like, bro.
Left down, right up, L1, L2, L1, L2, L2.
Yeah, bro. Invincibility on, get the tank. Yeah, bro. Infinite money, all that shit. Damn, the good
helicopter,
old days,
bro. All that shit.
There is something that
first Game Boy fucking Damien ever had was the Advance, bro. That's how fucking young he is.
That's crazy.
That's actually probably true. That is actually true. That is true.
You know how many batteries my Game Boy needed, bro? That motherfucker needed 4 double A's in the back.
You're doing that one guy POV reload. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where he reload anything? He has like a Dyson vacuum and he goes, and it's all his POV. That shit is so sick. I love his videos, bro. But yeah, I remember Blockbuster too. I don't think it was as prevalent because at that time, like, well, one, my mom just didn't have that much time, so we didn't go that often. But when we did, bro, the smell of Blockbuster would just fucking hit me like a wall. That smell will always like be in my brain for the rest of my life. And then yeah, we would rent our movies. I remember I always felt like anything my mom said that was like,
his DVDs, you mean?
It was DVDs. Yeah. It was DVDs. I had VHS as well though.
You don't know nothing about a fucking
What do you think I watched Timmy the Tooth?
You don't know nothing about a VHS rewinder, bro. Everybody had a VHS rewinder in their crib, bro.
I had it in the VCR. Wouldn't it just rewind it automatically?
Nah, bro. You would buy an additional one that would do it like in seconds. And ours was like a little race car, and the back of it would pop up, and you put the VCR in there, close it, and then literally like 5 to 10 seconds, it would be rewound. You put it back in the Blockbuster thing, go to Blockbuster, drop it off in the case.
That's nuts.
Done.
What would happen if you didn't rewind? Is that just kind of bad?
They charged you.
I think they charged you. Yeah, bro. I think they charged you.
That's crazy.
I think they charge you like 50 cents or $1 or something like that.
Yeah, you got to make sure. That's crazy.
Yeah, we got charged one time because my brother and I, we rented a game. I think it might have been like Halo or something. And then because it was like $5 to rent it for the week or whatever, right? And then we put Spyro inside the game case to return it back. And yeah, my mom got charged. She was pissed, bro.
Yeah, that was one of the things I remember hearing, like the talks about how the Blockbuster collapse during the introduction of Netflix. And that was like the late fees and the no rewind fees was like a huge part of their financial.
No, it wasn't Netflix that started their collapse. It was Redbox.
Or Redbox. Sorry.
Redbox. It's crazy because Redbox was like a middle, like the in between of Netflix and Blockbuster. Yeah. I feel like it was like Redbox for a year and then like Netflix like thereafter.
Well, Netflix bought them, didn't they?
Yeah, I could have sworn Netflix bought Redbox out,
and I think that's where I got.
They took their model from. They took their model from them. From what I remember. Yeah,
I'm almost positive they bought them.
Because Netflix, you used to have to buy, Netflix. I'm pretty sure you used to have to buy movies as well. Like they had free movies on Netflix, and then you would have to buy certain movies on Netflix, and then they changed it to where it was like a subscription model, to where now you get everything for free.
Yeah. Netflix did have that. Like they'd mail it in and everything.
It's funny because I actually never used Redbox ever.
I used it a few times.
I remember my mom like went hard for like Redbox. She was like Blockbuster, and then when Redbox started coming up, it was like, oh bro, Redbox is the way. And we would like rent movies so much more often because of that. Like, you know, I think they were way.
What is Kelly saying no to? Redbox wasn't bought out by Netflix?
I guess so. I'm assuming so.
Oh, I don't think they were. They just.
I thought they were.
Was Redbox Netflix? No, Netflix and Redbox were never the same company. Netflix started as a DVD by mail service in 1998, while Redbox was founded in 2002 as a DVD rental kiosk business.
Yeah, there's no way.
They were separate entities competing in the home entertainment market, with Netflix later transitioning to a streaming service.
Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment, the parent company to Redbox, wants Netflix. Oh, interesting, bro.
Oh, Redbox tried to buy Netflix.
Chicken Soup for the Soul. Do y'all remember those books?
Chicken Soup for the Soul?
Am I tripping? Wasn't there like a series, Chicken Soup for the Adults?
Great company name though. What the fuck?
Wait. Somebody looked. Can you look? I'm gonna look it up. Actually,
I'll look it up.
Chicken Soup for the Soul was like a book series, and they came out with like Chicken Soup for the teens. Yeah. It was right.
Chicken Soup for the dog. For the dog lover's soul. 101 ways to think positive. These are like all the, at least that I could find.
Yeah, and they would like write stories. It would be like stories, like a book compilation of stories.
So Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment now owns Redbox. Chicken Soup for the Soul acquired Redbox in a $375 million all-stock transaction in 2022.
Damn, how do they have that much money?
Fucking, I don't know. However, Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment itself has faced financial difficulties and filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, leading to the shutdown of Redbox's DVD kiosk business. I was wrong. You want to know what? I was wrong.
I was wrong too. I was on the same boat as you. I thought Netflix bought Redbox out. I thought that same thing.
Yeah, I don't know but we were confused. Redbox was trying to buy Netflix. They were trying to buy the competition.
You know what's funny is that Netflix offered to sell to Blockbuster before they flipped on them.
No way.
Was like, bro, we offered you this cheddar over here. You didn't believe in what was going on. Now we fucking you.
Try to offer you, make you an offer you can't refuse. There,
couldn't refuse, Toots.
What is Netflix net worth? Like, if you had to guess,
Netflix net worth?
I'm gonna say $100 million evaluation.
Well, I was gonna
say shot. It's higher than that. It has to be higher than
250 somewhere.
It's got to be like near the $500 million. Kelly,
if I'm gonna go high, I'll say 400. I'm not going above 400.
It's got to be
1 to
close
400 million.
It's got to be close to the $500 million, bro.
Because Nvidia just hit trillion. Amazon is in the billions.
Wait, Nvidia hit a trillion?
I think
537 billion, bro. We were all wrong.
Wow.
They're half a trillion. $500 billion, bro.
I got my aliens off. Okay. I got some alien off. All right. Fuck. Been wrong today. Not like I'm not wrong a lot of other times. But then
$500 billion.
Yeah, I said 250. I lowballed him.
Whoa!
You hella lowballed, bro.
My bad, chat.
I didn't think Netflix was popping like that. Shit, my bad.
I didn't know that offer was a spit in the face. My bad.
I was off.
Bro, how are they $537 billion and they charged me $26 for no ads?
Yeah, like they don't got it.
Motherfuckers. Is Cisco frozen?
Cisco's out, bro. He's not here anymore.
He clocked out. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's pixelated.
My internet is tripping tonight. I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Turn the Wi-Fi off on your phone.
He's downloading all of Skyrim.
It's off.
The other day, I was trying to upload my first 4K video on 0%. This very channel, and it was gonna take like 2 hours. And I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't realize how big of a file this was. So I turned off everything that I had that was Wi-Fi capable. And I was like, "Bro, what else can I turn off? Holy fuck, this is gonna take a long time." That was so funny. But then I chopped it in half. It took like 45 minutes still, but it was good. It got out.
Yeah, but you had to turn off your iPad, the fucking TV, the fucking your
Yeah,
phones.
Like, literally everything. Yeah. $500 billion.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. That's so crazy.
That's a lot of money, bro. I don't.
We are. So, do you think that they're the highest grossing like streaming platform?
They have to be. They're the grandfathers of it all.
I'm trying to think what other like is a
Disney
big
almost had to stop Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
They bought Hulu. They bought HBO
ESPN
Max
and ESPN.
Right, so all those are obviously.
They might be worth more now, then, right? Because they own all those companies.
I still don't see that. As a streaming service, it's gonna be hard to pull up an evaluation for Disney though, because that's such
because Netflix is just such a household name, right? Like,
damn, yeah,
they are the highest.
So the Netflix holds, at least from what I could see, 300 million users, while just behind them is surprising. I mean, I guess not surprisingly,
Amazon.
Amazon, because you get it with a Prime subscription. So I feel like those numbers are a little fudged up because of Amazon Prime holders. But yeah, Amazon and Disney at 3.
Disney is number 3?
Yeah, Hulu's surprisingly at 8.
Where's Apple?
12.
Yeah, I was gonna say outside the top.
That low?
30 million
subscribers.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, 10% of what Netflix has. That's crazy.
I'm trying to see what the most recognizable, like lowest tier streaming services, because you got a lot of like random
Fubo,
ones, like
Tubi,
Crunchyroll.
I actually have a feeling those are pretty high.
Paramount Plus.
Fubo. Let me see.
Fubo
Paramount.
and Tubi.
Oh, Fubo's 55. Never mind.
Tubi.
That's hella low. And they're expensive, bro. Fubo's expensive.
Crunchy.
Fubo has 2 million subscribers though.
There was a fucking. There's another one. What was the Peacock?
Peacock at 41 million.
Wow, more than Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck.
That is actually very surprising.
That's surprising. Peacock sucks.
Well, NBC has also been around longer than Apple has, and they have like shows, like long running shows on there, NCIS and all that shit.
Oh, okay.
You know, like those types of shows that are long running, that people will pay to watch.
Yeah, maybe CIS. Those ones were good. NCIS, CIS, Miami. Those are all good.
This is cool. This kind of like what the website I'm on. It's called Flix Patrol. It'll kind of divvy it up by country as well, like Russia.
What are they watching in Russia?
There's a lot of red. There's a lot of Netflix here, but in Russia, there's a streaming service called Kinopolski. And then in China, it's Tencent Video.
My friend, have you watched the Tinavisky?
It's called Hotstar in India. There's a lot of like different streaming services.
The Hotstar, what is it? Fucking curry?
Yeah, so I was about to say, like, what the fuck is Hotstar?
Hotstar.
D, Did you hear about the only IP address in North Korea on Steam? Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this at all?
No,
okay.
No.
Corpsx Steam is like where PC players buy all their games at, right? And there's one known IP address in North Korea to be on Steam. That like it's a little blip in North Korea, bro. And there's all these speculations on who it could be, like Kim Jong-un, like he secretly plays video games. That would be like wild. Crazy, right? It went offline the other day. Like this was probably earlier this month or like last month. It went offline and people started freaking out like, oh shit, like maybe this person died, maybe he got caught. And then it came back online, and then all this speculation started running again. Like, who the fuck is the only person in North Korea that could be on Steam?
Yeah.
Playing fucking video games, my man.
Playing video games, bro.
That's dodging crazy. The gulag and playing COD. Let's go, boys.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy to think about, like, how crazy North Korea is, bro.
I don't know exactly how... I should probably do more research on VPNs, but could it be that the IP is pinging off of North Korea from a VPN?
Yes.
No, but it wouldn't be it wouldn't be that active.
I was gonna say it wouldn't just be one. And that's the weird thing is that it's one.
Yeah, look it up, bro. Look it up on your little computer, D.
Oh my jeez, why'd you low bro my computer like that?
On your little computer, bro.
Only.
He didn't like that at all, did he?
He did it.
Wait, what?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, you didn't like it at all.
Listen, nobody talks shit about Mecha, okay? This is my first ever.
Mecha is what you named your PC?
Mm-hmm. This is Mecha V1.
Mecha?
Mm-hmm.
You know what the Mecha is?
I do. I didn't name it because of that, though. I just thought it sounded electronic and like almost
mechanical?
cyborgy. Yeah, mechanical. Yeah. But the Mecha is...
we are about to get hate mail for that, dude. We are about to...
This has no religious ties. I do pray to it every night, though, by the way.
That's fucking stupid as fuck.
Just kidding.
Korpsx liked that one, bro. Look at him. He liked that one a lot.
What am I Googling? On my little computer.
Look up only IP address on Steam, North Korea.
Look up death threat emails.
That's fucking stupid.
2 seconds. North Korea primarily uses IP address ranges. Oh, well, this isn't it. Here's some North Korea IP addresses. Port something. Hold on. I'm trying to find this story.
Of course, love that one, bro.
I really think
all I'm seeing is that North Korea has internet.
Let me look it up.
There's Kim Jong-un chilling in a library.
I just, you know what? Like, I think about that place, like in its strictness, right? Like, you hear the
while internet access is extremely limited in North Korea, there is evidence of at least one Steam user within the country. This user, believed to be Kim Jong-un, has been observed on Steam's traffic map, and their activity has been noted to disappear and reappear.
That's crazy.
Like, can't you pull an address from that IP address?
I'm sure you could.
So somebody knows.
Somebody on Reddit said, "Stay calm, people. Don't panic. Kim is updating the battle station with the new 5090 graphics card."
Oh yeah, when he went offline, I saw that on Reddit too.
Somebody said, "Oh my god, he's the goat all along." Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That whole country's pretty wild.
Yeah, like. There's got to be somebody there who has reached the outside world, bro. You know, like
sure is. There's people that have escaped. There was one on the.
I'm not talking about escaped. I'm not talking about oh, bro. Did you see the heavies? But I'm not talking about escape. I'm talking about like. Bro, listen. If you're over there eating dog and you got heavies like that, I think we need to change our food pyramid. Is all I'm saying. That shit crazy.
That's not even funny.
I'm like, bitch, you ain't ever skipped a meal.
I might have. God damn! I might have to do some research. What was her name?
Shit.
Yo Min Kim.
Bro, real quick, just real quick. I don't know if anybody gives a fuck. Vsauce just uploaded a video 2 hours ago. Bro, Vsauce hasn't. Stop, bro. You did not just ask me who that is.
I have no idea who the fuck Vsauce is.
Vsauce is literally just like he's in my head the smartest dude on YouTube in my opinion. He's the most interesting intellectual storyteller on YouTube. He hasn't posted in like 2 years a proper full-length video. He does a lot of like short-form stuff now, and those are just as interesting in my opinion. But full-length videos, Vsauce goes absolutely crazy, and he just uploaded a video 2 hours ago. I'm very excited, and I will be watching that after this. I was going to say something way more vulgar, but it's just no time to joke.
Vsauce.
Oh, yeah, she does got some tits on her, bro.
Dude.
Oh, you see those things? Those things are nuts, bro.
Not you calling them heavy, though. What
those are heavy. I know her back fucking hurts.
Listen, we don't talk about women like this on this podcast. What the fuck are we doing?
But also, her story was wild.
Yeah.
But also, all right. Well, yeah, I've never heard of this YouTuber ever.
Yeah, Vsauce. He's really cool. I definitely. He's like I think the most interesting, mainly because his videos are the only way that I can explain it is like you're driving down a road at all points in time, and there's signs that say, "Do not enter." And then the road forces you to enter, and then it's like, "Don't turn left," and then you have to turn left. There's no other way. Like the videos are always so like sporadic, but engaging, and also very information.
Will you send it to us in the group chat?
Information dense. I will, but you guys won't watch it.
I will.
Putch will.
Wow, shots fucking fire.
How did you like John Bellion's album?
I still haven't listened to any.
4 months later.
How'd you like
4 months is crazy.
How did you like the Joe Rogan episode that Putch sent?
How did you like it?
It was good.
Really? Because I don't remember you talking about it ever.
I didn't, but I watched it.
I feel attacked right now. I feel attacked.
I did like all of the Carter 3. Okay.
I think Zero's going to be a Bernie bro after that interview, though.
Not a Bernie bro. He's a little too left in some cases. Like that, I think he said tax 99% on the $1 billion. I don't think Joe understood what he was saying, but that's pretty wild. I think most people wouldn't agree with that. That's a lot of money that would be liquidated real quick.
99%?
Yeah.
Bro, that means every dollar over $1 billion you make, you
make 1 cent.
You take a penny. That's fucking
2 seconds.
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That sounds like the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Bro, okay. No, okay. Zero. I mean, not zero. Safe. Help me understand.
I think so, yeah.
Doesn't it feel almost like contradictory to tell kids to work hard, right? Make money and all this stuff, right? Be successful. But then once you're successful, to whatever ends that looks like, somebody's going to come along and say, you know what?
You're too successful.
You're too successful. And because of you, this other person is suffering. So I'm going to take 99% of your wage after you reach a certain mark.
I'm going to tell them, suck my fucking dick.
I think to some degree.
Hey, but that's your homie that wants it.
But
I loved Bernie, bro. I loved him so much.
I think to some degree there is something to be said. How are we getting political right now? It was my fault. Sorry.
No, this is a real question, though.
I fucked it up.
It's a real question.
We were talking about movies and fucking X-Men.
Superman or Batman. Let's go back to that, please.
No, too late. You already brought it up.
No, but I will say, I think there is something to be said that, like, because, and Mr. Conservative himself, JP, will even say, there's a certain point that you just have enough money where the level of happiness that you have, or the level of safety that you feel for you, your family, the people around you, like having more of it doesn't.
I was just about to say the same thing. I was just about to say there is an extent of too much money.
It's like a level of diminishing returns. Like,
because think about it like this, right? Genuinely, if you had an unlimited amount of money, unlimited, how much money do you think from the age 25 to 80, how much money do you think you could genuinely spend?
I mean, I could buy some wild shit.
See, that's
literally unlimited.
But say even the wild shit. How much money do you think you could genuinely spend?
Bro, I would buy
25
countries.
to 80.
Listen, I'm so fucking American that I would spread the Americans slowly to like Canada. I just buy Canada, and then I'd buy Mexico, and then I'd buy like Australia.
But how much would you like? How much would Canada go for though? You know what I mean?
If I got unlimited money, who cares?
How much?
No. I'm not saying that you have an unlimited amount. Like you can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna go make a fucking $700 trillion purchase." That's not what I mean. I just mean you consistently have money. Like
you get you get like $20,000 a month. Is that what you're saying, or like what?
Sure, something around that, right? Like we'll call it $50,000 a month.
Okay,
yeah, $50,000 a month, right? Which is six. What is that? 6 million? Am I doing my math right? 6 million, right? A year. 600,000. Is my math right? Wait, it's either 6 million or 600,000. It's one of those two.
Give me 2 seconds.
50,000 times 12 is either 600,000 or 6 million. It's one of those.
50,000 times 12 is 600,000.
600,000.
Okay, 600,000. Okay,
$500,000 net. Like we're not talking about like, oh, we gotta do taxes. This is just after tax everything, right?
No, I want to make it more. Hold on.
Okay, well you just say
that's the thing.
What did I say? What did I say it was for? 55 years. So what? Do me a favor. Do 500,000 times 55 years.
Wait, $55,000 a year for 55?
No, I'm sorry. 500,000. Which is what we said it was, right? Or 600,000. I'm sorry, 600,000.
Okay, 600,000
times 55. What is it? 30 million?
$33 million.
Okay, 33 million. So it has to be more than that. We'll say you make $5 million a year. $5 million a year. Hold on, I'm trying to make this make sense in my head.
It's like $275 million.
Okay, bump it up to 50. 2 billion would be. If you bumped it up to 50 million a year, you're bumping it up to 2 billion, right?
Sure, I'm trying to. Yeah, basically, because you'd have to put it sideways.
You make $50 million a year. Okay, $50 million a year. You think you could donk off $2 billion in 55 years?
Yes.
You definitely could, but like the normal person, even the normal billionaire probably would.
On what though, Korpsx? Like genuinely, what are you donking $2 billion off?
You could buy a sports team for like, you could buy a whole network of TV for some shit like that.
Bro, a couple houses and a couple pads, bro.
No. I'm talking about you as Korpsx. You right now. What, like, do you really think you're gonna donk off $2 billion?
Now, this is my only problem that I have with this type of question, right? Is this for me to think like, oh, me spending $1 million is so outrageous, right? Because I've never had $1 million. But like kind of like what Zero was saying, like when you're a millionaire and you have $1 million coming in, you find shit that cost $100,000 and buy that real fucking fast.
Yeah, but you don't though. It's not that often that you do that. Like think about it like this, right? How often is Elon Musk going out and spending $100,000 on one purchase?
I have no idea. I would assume consistently.
And not
I would beg to differ.
I wouldn't say consistently, but like we're not talking about business expenses, obviously. We're talking about him personally, right?
Yeah, like him going and be like, "Oh, I want this fucking $180,000 Richard Mille watch."
Actually, no. Actually, I'm probably gonna side with Korpsx a little bit more than $100,000 to Elon Musk is fuck all. Who cares?
I'm not saying that it's not a lot of money, but what I'm saying is, how often is he going out and seeking out something that costs that much money to go buy it?
I'd say
the motherfucker sits in his crib and plays fucking like WoW or some shit.
Nah, he.
Yeah, I mean, but that is also a very peculiar case.
I would also say
the last big purchase that fucking what's his dick ass name from Amazon, Bezos bought was a big ass fucking boat, right?
Well, that one was like that was literally, I think, like $2 billion.
That was like it was $1 billion yacht.
But it's one big purchase in how long, bro? Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
but that's
you think
less than 55 years.
That's within his 55 years, yeah.
But it's within his 55 years, is what I'm saying.
But you're
he's
saying
not going. But he's not going. Like, he doesn't own 20 different fucking houses.
But hold on. Within 55 years, he has one purchase.
Correction, really quick. The super yacht was only $500 million. To be fair,
you have one purchase that is $500 million. That's halfway. That's a quarter way. That's a quarter way through what you're working with, and that's just
a quarter of the way of what I gave for an example. This motherfucker has
55 years,
but that's only $2 billion. The motherfucker's worth like 90 or 100 and something billion
dollars. Okay,
bro.
so
it's a fraction. So it would be like if you out of $2 billion, if you spent the fraction, right? Like say you spent $700,000, that would be the equivalent.
So okay, so I get what you're saying, right? Because of his net worth, it's fractional, right? But to a point that I was trying to make earlier, it's hard when I have these type of conversations because it's like that thing I was saying earlier. Like you never really know what you'll go out and do until you have the money to go out and do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But no, like listen, knowing D, there's no way that you guys make 500. What did I say? 500 or 50 million?
50 million.
There's no way you're making $50 million a year and turning into a complete fucking dickwad. Like, there's no way you're going.
But that's what, like, if we flip the switch today, bro, like, that's what most people who win the lottery end up being. Like,
sure. What I'm saying is up front, sure. You're like, oh shit, I make $50 million now. I'm gonna go buy 3 houses. I'm gonna go buy me and my old lady a whip, like. And then once the dust settles, you're not doing that anymore. You're like, I already got the cars, I got the crib, I got my nice chain, I got a nice watch.
Like drugs, bro. You might become like void of purpose.
Well, I think just kind of to bring it back to kind of the point that was being made earlier is I get where there's the notion of like, yo, fam, you are making so much more. You are so far ahead than your fellow man that lives just outside your apartment complex, right? Like, and it should be a part of our indissoluble duty to be charitable and serviceable to our fellow creatures here on earth. I get that. But for somebody, for me to look at somebody and say, hey, bro, like, you're really going to spend your money that way? Like, yeah, like, you know, like they are American and they have the freedom to do so. And it's just hard for me to look because I don't know where it crosses into punish. Like, I'm punishing you now for being successful because these guys suck. Like, these guys fucking suck. And you're successful. So now you have to solve that for them because their mommy and daddy couldn't do it for them. And that just like, where does it become punishment? You know, and that's where the 1% or the 99 on the $1 over $1 billion is just like, that's a crazy.
I think it's hard though, because like in my head, so I agree with you that you have some sort of like moral obligation to the people, you know, in the society that your community. Yeah. But like in my head, I'm like, there's the only thing that I could like imagine this as is like everybody's stone by stone trying to make a hill. And eventually the idea is that we get enough stones to make a fucking mountain for ourselves. These guys have convinced other people, hey, help me build my mountain. And then eventually, like, well, you know, I'll give you some money.
The river trickles down. Yeah.
And then, And then, like, obviously, we're going to build this big ass mountain. At the top of it, though, I will be there. And ideally, like, I'll help as much as I can. But, like, it's a concerted effort between the people that I employ. Eventually, though, I feel like that mountain gets so fucking vertically tall that it's like, can anybody else make a hill or like a mountain that big where it's like you're taking rocks from other hills that are trying to be built? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, there's not that there's not enough to go around. I'm just saying it's all being accumulated by one person on this hill and commanding so many of the rocks. So like I do think, and I know it's not like super fair because to some degree I agree too, capitalism, like it is your money. You've built something that is worth that to society. But at the same time, to keep that equilibrium, you need to serve the society who's giving you that position.
Yeah, but why? Who's to say? Oh, so go ahead, Korpsx. Go ahead.
So, but why? So, okay, let's just say Amazon. What forced you to buy from Amazon versus Target?
Probably
what forced you?
Convenience.
There's no force, but it's convenience.
Okay, so you'll continue to feed the beast because it is convenient for you, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's time over money any day.
So I don't blame Amazon for this. You get where I'm at on this type of where I've gotten with this type of conversation. It's like, yo,
but
fam.
I also, but to like, on the flip side of that, how do you?
I want to agree with you. I want to agree with you.
It's the very people helping you build your mountain. On the backs of them, you've been able to do 1 day shipping. You've been able to do next day delivery. You've been able to do overnight delivery because the people who are helping you build your mountain, off the backs of them, you're providing extreme efficiency, extreme convenience to the people who are willing to either pay a premium or mostly build the premium to build your mountain. That makes sense?
See, but I wouldn't put so many of those features on the workers though. Right? Like, though they are the ones executing those tasks, nobody else has been able to do it. Right? Like, so there is something special behind the organization in which is Amazon or Microsoft or Apple. Right? Like, you can sell a cool phone, but it just ain't Apple. Why? Because there's a certain culture that they bring within. Like, Steve Jobs created a culture there that serves not only the product, but the worker itself creates a certain function.
But I think you get to a level where you're so not only established, but command so much resource that really, like, Amazon 2 can't come out. There is no investor.
There will never
There's
be.
nobody with the capital who would ever be able to manipulate Amazon's infrastructure. And also, Amazon itself has its tentacles in every industry. It's in pharmacy, automotive now. It's doing... Obviously, it does it does cloud computing now. Like, it's done so much that, like, it is every business. It's so many things, and that all contributes to its overall general capabilities to do more and be more efficient and undercut the competition. If I came out with an Amazon 2, it would be like, and if it even came close to ever even 2% taking some of its profit share, I'm sure they would undercut me somehow, and they'd be like, fuck it, we'll lose money as long as we get, acquire their consumer base.
That's exactly what they do too. Yeah, no, yeah. I definitely agree to a certain extent. Once the dude at the top gets so far removed from just not even number 2, right? But they're so far removed to number 6,583, right? The gap is just insane. And I just don't think taxing them is the way to do it, because then that tax is wrapped back up into a charge that they then pass on to the customer. And Ronald Reagan actually went on he had a very good speech about that, that it's a secret tax. He's like, so it makes no sense to tax the businesses, like, because they just wrap that price back into the tax, like to the sales. Like,
I will say though, like, even if that is the case, I think creating some sort of like other obstacle. So even if Amazon were to be like, all right, well, we have this tax, we're going to make everything like 10% more expensive, or like we're going to up the price of Amazon, there is a certain point where like consumer habits change. If like Amazon is like, I'm going to keep Amazon Prime because it's like $10 a month. As soon as it's $12 a month, you have not a big majority, but you have a certain subsection of people who will be like, it's just not worth it at $12 a month. I'm dropping it. And that is chunks of revenue that's going to be taken from Amazon.
Yeah, but it's not that big, bro. Because Netflix did the same thing, and we just looked up their fucking net worth, and it's still insane.
It is. I mean, it's pretty big, but I mean, how many people that they'll might never get back because of that price hike? I'm not saying it's substantial, but eventually you do get to a point where people just won't pay.
Yeah, I feel like to truly solve those type of issues. And again, I used to be a socialist. Now I'm a right-wing fucking misogynist racist. But so to an extent, like, yeah, I just don't want people to end up feeling punished for being successful, right? And I just think 99% of anything is a crazy number.
That's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily agree with. I feel like you do have to create incentives, and you can't be punished for being successful. But there is, and like we've described that exact thing where Amazon is in a position where competition is impossible because they have the revenue to fuck you over 2 times a Sunday. Like any new company that's going to take any of their revenues is going to get shit on.
But also think about how far $283 billion can go. Like, how many generations of your family can live off of? Like, if Jeff Bezos stopped right now, right? Just stopped. No more Amazon, no more nothing he's involved with. How many generations could live off of $283 billion?
Also, like,
ever.
This also
very long time.
Because he doesn't have $238 billion. He doesn't have that. That's all like evaluation, assets, evaluation of his company. He would have to like completely liquidate. Amazon would not be having that.
Okay, but even if he liquidated, right?
Yeah, even if he had $50 billion, like he's chilling forever, and his kids are
the next
chilling.
50 generations.
Bro, now I don't think it's 50, but I think it'd be pretty close to like maybe 20 generations could live off of $10 billion.
Yeah, 20 generations could not work a day in their life and be on Jeff Bezos's checking account, just taking out money every
just
month.
Based off of 20 billion, just based off of that number.
Yeah.
Now multiply that by 10. You know what I mean? That's 200 generations that could live off. Like, that's
if they spent $1 billion a generation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and think about it. What is the normal person? A normal person spend in their lifetime?
Probably
a couple million.
Probably a couple million.
Probably what, 3 million? I'd say
3 to 5.
3 to 5. Let's see.
No, because if the average household income
what
like $30,000,
does the average
like $1 million,
person
1.5 or something like that
spend in their lifetime? 3.3 million.
Oh, that's way higher than I thought.
$3.3 million in their lifetime.
And imagine our 1% versus the 1% of the world is 2 different numbers.
So you'd actually have what? Wait, how many? 369?
Yeah, so think about it. 1%. So 3 million is 1% of 300 million. And 300 million is 33% of 900 million, which is close to $1 billion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're spending 0.01% of what one generation would spend of Jeff Bezos' money. If we did the math, the 50 billion, the 20 billion for 20 generations, yeah, you spend 0.01% of that in your whole life, and that's what this generation gets. That's crazy. That's fucking bonkers.
Somebody, I don't know why this like analogy kind of stuck with me, of like some people are so rich that they could go to another country, like buy a car instead of like renting one, and then just like leave it there and never like it was just whatever.
Yeah, like, oh, see you
that
later.
Shit is like, I'm like, bro, what the?
You probably pull out the money from their pocket and pay in cash to buy that,
like,
and it's a nice car.
Yeah, they're getting like a Mercedes or something.
You guys ever did you guys ever see that video of I don't remember if it was 1,000 or 1,000,000, but there was a guy that did a video where he had a bunch of rice, and he said each grain of rice is worth, I think it was $1 million. $1 million of what Jeff Bezos has and what his net worth is. Bro, there was like a room full of rice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you take that into perspective, it's fucking bonkers, bro.
I know. I was just saying that the Zero earlier was like, I could imagine one of my dollars, like 20 of them stacked up, singles.
Oh yeah, we said this in the green room.
And then you imagine $537 billion bills stacked up beside it, bro. That is fucking insane. Like the visual when you really think.
Well, yeah, they talk about how many times they could loop the Earth, how many times they could reach the moon and back. Like, to think that dollar bills could do that is crazy.
Sometimes I wonder, like, if there's like a disconnect for even people who have that type of money. If I had that in my bank, you know what I mean? Like, even $1 billion, I'd be like, well, like it's not that much money, right? Like, it still doesn't. Even if it was sitting in my account, I'd probably be like, it's not that much money, right? Like, I don't know. I still can't. I don't think I could ever like compute.
But when does that change? Like, say right now, you as Damien, right now, 27 years old, 26 years old. How old are you? 27? 26. 26 years old, right? $1 billion is even 20. We'll say 20 million. Even $20 million is a shit ton to you right now. $5,000 is a shit ton to you right now. You know what I mean,
bro? If I had $5,000, I'd be like, what the fuck?
So
I'm going to Chipotle right now.
At what point, where in the line of aging, or like having your company, does that switch flip and you're like, oh, it's really not that much money?
I have no idea. Probably when you're doing like $1 billion a year, when you're like
$1 billion a year, $1 million starts to be nothing.
Sorry. I thought you were saying like, when does billion become like not that much money? I was gonna say probably when you're doing it every year.
No. I changed it to 20 million. 20 million. 20 million would be the.
Yeah, I think probably $1 million is probably not that big of a deal as soon as you hit like 30, 50 million, somewhere in that range.
I beg to differ, because I know people that make like more than $1 million, and it was like starting at like 3 to 5 million. They're like, oh shit, we only made $1 million this year. Like, nah,
that's crazy.
That ain't shit.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm thinking like me by myself. If I had a team, if I had like editors or some shit like that, or people, I'd be like, fuck, bro, $1 million. I gotta feed you. I gotta feed, like, not feed, but I gotta pay you. I gotta pay you. Like, then I gotta break off some cheddar for me. I gotta live, and then I gotta pay these people. That's when I.
Yeah, but how much are your editors making though, bro?
Bro, yeah, that's why with $1 million.
Think about it. You know what the average salary in the United States is?
It's like $30,000.
It's like $35,000 a year. That's the average.
But editing is like if I'm talking about like good editors, right? Like, I'm not talking about like Fiverr editors. We're talking about like people who need to make a living off of their editing, and those people are going to be like in the $70,000 to $80,000 range probably.
Okay,
you can still hire like
$1 million, bro.
Yeah, but we need. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's multiple people.
So you pay your editor 80K. We'll say you pay your editor 100K. Pay your editor 100K. You pay what else did you say? Your who else?
You got people probably for thumbnails. You got people for
how many people how many people are we looking at?
So I'm thinking like you probably have tops 3 editors, but I'd probably say 2 is fine.
Okay, 2 editors.
2 editors, and then you got somebody purely doing graphics.
They're not making 100K though, so okay.
But here's a part of the problem too with this whole thing, is and because I'm starting to learn this a little bit better, is when I say I'm hiring an editor or graphic designer, I'm not looking at the cost I'm spending on them. The only thing I'm thinking of is how much money are they going to bring me in, right?
I mean, yes, yeah.
And that will justify how much I pay them. At least
but what I'm saying is, even if D had 5 people on his roster helping him out, even if you had 5 people on your roster, D, that you're helping out, right? Say you're paying out $450K to everybody, all 5 people.
Okay. Yep.
But you still netted $600K.
Yeah, but then you go into like all their expenses. You're talking about like, what if you have a place? What if you have like a warehouse? Not a warehouse, but like an office space. While these people are going to be, who's going to pay for the rent there? Who's going to pay for the electricity? Who's going to pay for the equipment there? What if some shit breaks?
At that point, that's what you're saying. $1 million is not enough.
$1 million is like becomes, and then like especially if it's like a content space, what is the content? What's the investment in that? If I'm doing tech, how much, like, can I drop $5,000 on like this brand new computer rig that I'm testing out for whatever it may be. Like, that's when I'm starting to think like, fuck, $1 million is cool, but because you have so many other expenses, like how much is, and obviously these are just rough numbers. I don't actually know obviously what it would take to run stuff like this, but that's just where my head would be after like $1 million is cool. But if I have some production like this or like some sort of, you know,
you're just saying gross wise. So you're saying gross is $1 million.
Yeah, gross is $1 million. But that's what I was saying. Is my gross $1 million, or is like my net what I take home is $1 million?
Because I mean, it does change a lot.
It does change a lot to me. Because if I'm taking home $1 million, probably at like I said, 30 to 50 million, I'm like, cool. I got another $1 million.
$1 million's not a lot to you after 30 to 50 mil.
30 to 50 million, I'm like, I'm pretty comfy. Got whatever house I want. Got whatever car I want. $1 million is cool. Thanks. Appreciate it.
See, if I was a millionaire, my house expense would be $1 million a year.
That's wild. That's so much money. For a house. Wait, what would be your expenses?
Gardening, pool, like whatever maintenance I needed to do to keep up with the house.
Pool's overrated, underrated in a house?
In a house?
Like not
or
in,
like at
inside,
the house?
But at the house. Sorry, yeah, outside.
Overrated or underrated?
Yeah.
I would say underrated.
Oh wow, okay. What about you, Putch?
A pool at the crib is cracking, bro. What are you talking about?
It's cool.
Yeah, underrated.
It is cool. Like I'm not gonna say. I guess hot take then. I think it's overrated.
Nah, tripping.
I think it's cool. Like it comes clutch when the family's over. It comes clutch when you want to do little parties. But I feel like 99% of the time you're gonna be like, man, this fucking pool, bro. I gotta take care of this shit. What the fuck?
There was nothing.
But if you also don't have children.
Yeah, but I would be swimming in it so often.
There was nothing better, bro, in Key West coming home from a hot day at work, bro. I take my boots off. I strip out. Bro, I'm stripping as I'm walking into the pool. Every day. Nothing better.
Sick. You know what? I'm flipping my answer. You guys have convinced me.
My man.
Especially if you had a dope-ass pool, bro. You know what I mean?
It's probably properly rated, actually, because I'd be swimming in that shit a lot. I would. I love pools.
Yeah, if you had a dope ass pool, nice little jacuzzi. I would use a jacuzzi more than a pool, though. Me personally.
I think I would just straight pool every time. I just love being in the water, bro. I miss being in the water.
Yeah, the water is something different, man.
I used to go a lot with my grandma. Back in Texas. There's nothing to do other than sweat or be in a pool in Texas.
And I'd much rather be in a pool than be sweating.
I'd much rather be in a pool. All that chlorine and shared piss.
My man.
See, that's why we need maintenance.
Very true. Very true. I agree.
Because there's no way I'm swimming in a pool full of piss. Or at least I need a pool that has enough chemicals in it to kill the piss.
Kill the piss? You can never kill the piss.
Wait, real quick before we log off. Korpsx, do you know who Blind Fury is?
Yes.
The rapper? Okay.
Yes.
I was telling D about him earlier, bro. He's fucking insane.
Yeah, he's a wonderful artist.
You gotta look at him. Blind Fury. Look him up.
I was talking
TikTok.
about... Wait, Save, do you not like Jid?
No, I never said I'm against Jid.
No, I know. I'm asking.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
Okay. What about you,
He's
Korpsx?
cool. I think he might be like on his dick a little bit too hard, but
Me?
Jid
Bro,
is cool.
I think I've mentioned it like twice to you.
nah, it's been
GID,
definitely
yeah. Jid, he's cool.
JID. Bro, I've just been listening to his music a lot. I just like him.
D
Sorry,
just likes bops.
I just won't share my thoughts anymore.
Oh, wait. We haven't talked about this on the pod yet. Real fast. Oh, two things. I'll talk about the first thing first. Did y'all see Nicki Minaj and SZA going at it on Twitter today?
No.
No, I did not. I missed that.
But I'm also not on Twitter.
Okay.
Wait, give us a little scoop. What the fuck?
I don't know how it started. I don't know if SZA said something about Nicki Minaj or what the fuck happened. But Nicki just started fucking blasting her ass on Twitter today.
Damn.
Like blasting, like I know you don't wash your face because you're drawing your freckles, and Susan said something about like, oh, I'm getting ready for Paris Night 2, like stadium tour, and Nicki was like, bitch, holla at me when you get your own stadium tour and perform for 80,000 people. Yeah, like it got kind of wild, bro. And this was like maybe a couple hours ago.
They're going to do a collab. It's coming.
No shot. I feel like Nicki Minaj just got it out. Like she's ready to just like at the smallest thing these days.
Listen, I fuck with Nicki, and SZA's fine. But if I had to choose my dog in the fight,
two queens,
it would definitely be Nicki.
Oh, that's crazy. Just shit talking ability or what?
Just overall everything.
Well, SZA's not like is she a rapper? I don't listen to SZA.
No.
I was gonna say, who do you think got the bars like that though?
SZA is wonderful though.
What about
I fuck with SZA.
What about Megan and Nicki? Who do you got on that rap battle?
Nicki.
Wow.
Nicki's one of the greatest rappers of all time.
There's nobody, no female rapper out right now that would top Nicki.
What about
hold on, wait. Name 5 rappers, female rappers that are better than Nicki Minaj.
I think Doja Cat can shit on her. I think.
You're tripping.
I think hot take, but she could probably shit on her.
No.
All right, this has been another episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast.
Doja Cat? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Hot take, bro. I think Doja Cat can shit on her.
You're smoking yours.
Wait, I could 5 rappers better than Nicki Minaj though.
5 female rappers better than Nicki Minaj?
Female. I thought you said any rapper.
Oh no, 5.
Well, you did say any rapper.
You did say right? She's the greatest rapper of all time, like one of the greatest rappers of all time.
She's definitely top 50.
She's definitely the greatest female rapper. I would say she's the greatest female rapper of all time. I'll go out on a limb and say
what is that on? Just like verses, like
greatest female rapper of all time.
Flow? Like what are we talking about? Just everything?
I don't know if she's the greatest female rapper of all time.
Name me 5 Lil' Kim songs.
I didn't even say Lil' Kim. How you know I wasn't thinking about Latifah? How you know I wasn't thinking about like
Latifah's nice. The only other girl who personally is my personal favorite girl rapper is Eve.
Somebody in my chat said
Eve, exactly.
Hub in my chat said Doja Cat, Solos, Nicki, and SZA. I mean, to be fair, SZA doesn't rap, but
no, Doja Cat is trash.
Base take type shit.
She's hot though. I'll say that.
Doja, bro, I feel like Doja could spit.
She is hotter than I thought she was.
I feel like if Doja's locked in and just made an album that was pure rap, it would be nuts, in my opinion.
It probably would be nuts, but it's not topping Nicki. I'm sorry.
Bro, it topped Nicki so hard you'd think she's giving her head, bro.
Bro, Doja Cat.
Kelly Grigg with a dub answer. Snow the fucking product. Yes.
Not beating Nicki Minaj though.
Not beating Nicki Minaj, but she's fucking nice.
Yeah, and I've seen her live.
She's top. I have to. She's top 5 right now. I would say she's top 5 right now. Bar for bar, not anybody.
She kind of fell off.
But
wait, Hub, was that a meme? Hold on,
she kind of fell off. But let me just put it to you like this, D. Doja Cat is not getting on a track with Jay-Z.
She's not.
Prime Kanye.
No, she's not.
Prime Kanye.
Time. That won't happen today.
But what I'm saying is
that was a different time.
Like she can't even get on a track with people that are similar than that and body it like how Nicki did. There's no way.
I think she just has better flow. In my opinion, she has better flow.
Well, how much of Nicki have you listened to?
In my opinion, she would have had better bars. I think you showed me like one of the best tracks you think, and it was okay.
Yeah, Monster.
Yeah, it was cool.
Pull up in that Monster automobile Janka with a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. I mean that Tonka color of Willy Wonka. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. Oh, that shit was nuts. First things first, I'll eat your head. Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and braids, because that's what a motherfucking monster do. Hairdresser from Milan, that's the monster do. Bro, she killed that shit. That shit, like, Doja is not getting on any track like that ever with anybody. Ever.
She will, and she'll absolutely top her. Don't worry about it. But we might never see that. That literally might never be the case. I just think she has the capacity.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna tell me that Doja Cat has a better rap album than Pink Friday?
I'm not saying she even like raps to that capacity. I'm just saying in my opinion, has the capability. This is all just like in my head.
We all have the capability when we put our mind to things.
No, I don't think so, bro. If I put out a rap album, I think it's capped. Maybe not. Maybe I'm unlimited. Okay, but
somebody wrap this podcast up before I get mad.
Yeah, I don't like that though. That was good. That was good. Listen, if you like,
hold on, I didn't even finish my. I didn't even finish.
It was about to be such a smooth transition.
Damn it!
Go ahead.
I don't even remember what it was now. I said there were 2 things that I wanted to bring up.
You ruined it for no reason too.
What were we? Hold on.
Doja Cat.
What were we talking about? What were we talking about before the Nicki Minaj? What were we saying before the Nicki Minaj thing? Damn.
That guy almost fucking crashed. Hopefully everybody's okay, by the way.
What the fuck were we saying before the Nicki Minaj thing? I said there's
top 5 rappers. There was.
What do we say just before that though?
It doesn't even matter, bro. I completely fucking forgot. I fucking forgot.
Doja Cat.
God damn it! I fucking forgot.
Product.
You should have said what the second thing was, so that way we could remember it with you.
There's a lot.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, thank God.
Got it back, baby. What did we think about What Did I Miss? Drake.
Oh, that's right. We talked about this a little bit.
Korpsx, did you hear it?
I listened to some of it. I wasn't too impressed, but I haven't sat down and like listen to it.
Listen. Here's what I'll say about Drake right now. The track was fire. It was better than I thought it was the first time I listened to it. D and I touched on it a little bit. I like what he was saying about I like what the concept of the song is, right? Like, yeah, they try to kill me off. Yeah, they thought they were gonna get rid of me. I took a little time off. What did I miss? Type shit.
Yeah, I like that.
But I don't know. I don't know if I can fully get behind what he's doing in the UK right now. I like the fact that he did 3 different nights, 3 different sets. Like, to me, that's boss shit. Like, you have a big enough catalog to do a full R&B night, to do a full rap night, and then do a full night of whatever the fuck you want. And your love in the UK is big enough to bring out all these big ass UK artists. Love that. But like you would have been pulling out your dick. Like, you would have been putting your dick on the table if you did it in the US first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he went to like Houston and did that shit in Houston, it would have been like, especially right now while Kendrick's on tour, that would have been some gangster ass shit in my opinion. But like, why are you doing it in the UK? You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, why'd you have to go out there and do?
I mean, he's been doing shit out of the country. Like, shortly after the battle, right? He did what did he do? Australia?
Yeah, he tried to do Australia
tour, and then he cut that short. Came back, and then now doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know that your main audience is here.
Yeah. Well, I think I still think it's dope though. You do these separate shows, and there's a lot to say. You know, I know he's a great artist, right? And I might not be his biggest fan, but to remember 3 sets is a lot, fam. Like, when you consider his set is an hour and some change, and like all the cues, the music, the this, the that, the spin, like he knows it and he's got it down, and that takes a lot of fucking rehearsing, bro. And to put on, and I know his shows are good, and to put on a good show like that is,
bro. He could literally do a whole night of just features. Like, he could just do all features, and it would be a whole concert.
That's why, like, when people are talking about like influential artists and who made the biggest impact, sometimes I'm like, so what are we talking about, right? Because like Michael Jackson made a girl pass out, right? And J. Cole can literally stop rapping his song, and you hear the crowd fucking chanting it, and it's like, oh shit, like his shows are so good. Problem. I went to a Problem concert. It was the greatest concert I've ever been to in my life, besides Revolution. It was the greatest rap concert I'd ever been to.
Oh my god, I forgot the Revolution thing. We forgot to talk about that tonight. We'll save it for next week.
Oh yeah, they're the greatest band of all time.
This motherfucker really said that Revolution is better than the Beatles.
I personally think so. They're a better band.
And
when you really listen to the Beatles' music, if the war wasn't happening, their music wouldn't have been as good.
All right. That's crazy talk, but okay.
Truly.
Revolution is not okay. I'm not going to get into this argument with you. Revolution is not a better band than the Beatles, though.
I will say, though, The Beatles has a song that has over 1 billion streams.
So does Adele.
That's insane.
What song do they have over 1 billion?
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Bro, you cannot tell me that's a banger. You cannot tell me that's 1 billion streams worthy. No fucking way in hell, banger, bro. No, it's not. Shut up.
Is a banger.
All right. This has been the Usual Tuesday podcast. This is your host, Big Korpsx. I'm here joined by my two wonderful co-hosts, as always, Save and 0%. Thank you for everybody listening to on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're at, wherever we find
Nobody's on Facebook, bro. You didn't stream on Facebook tonight.
I did stream on Facebook. I just didn't stream on my personal Facebook. Go follow the.
No, because I didn't get the whatchamacallit.
I'm definitely on the brand page. Yeah. Really? As always, I always like to read a little verse, but I will recommend, if you guys have Amazon Prime, go watch The Chosen. It is an amazing show. But this is from 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 5-7. It says, "Likewise, you younger people, submit yourselves to your elders. Yes, all of you be submissive to one another and be clothed with humility. For God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Therefore, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, and he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you." Until next time, hope you guys have a good day, week, month, year in life. Stay motivated. Bang.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be safe. That's it. I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate
what the fuck was that?
I appreciate everybody for being here. Okay, whether you're here live, in the moment, in the flesh, as close to me as you could be, truly, and also the people watching at home, maybe after the fact, maybe you just got off of work and it's been a hectic day. Hopefully, we could take your mind off of it for just a second, or if you were just here for a minute, skipping through, I appreciate you nonetheless. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to these two for co-hosting with me. And we will see you in the next one, next Tuesday. Peace.
All right, boys.
Wait, what the fuck? Go.
Oh, shit.
No, all right, everybody have a good night. No, just wait.
Oh, shit. I went.
Door closes.
I know. I never go last. And I don't know why D just like, he looked at me and it was like,
it's right, you took a little too long, so I was like, all right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you guys for another beautiful episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast. You know, sometimes we just don't have shit to talk about. We just ramble about movies and billions of dollars and fucking the fact that Doja Cat would get stomped by Nicki Minaj. So thank you guys for another beautiful episode. I love hanging out with these guys every single fucking Tuesday. Fuck Damien's opinion on pretty much anything that comes with rap. He doesn't listen to R&B.
That's my humble opinion.
I'm just playing. But we do need to get Zero into some R&B music. Nice. To the community, all of our communities, thank you so much. Make sure, here's a couple things actually. Make sure you guys are using code SAVE1 on fucking korpscollection.com. Be ready for that new drop because it's coming soon. Also, if you guys see us on TikTok or Instagram, make sure you guys are posting our videos to your stories, tagging us. Make sure you guys are reposting and sharing to your friends on all socials. Korpsx is posting a lot. I know I repost his videos as much as I possibly can. And that's pretty much it. You know, enjoy the rest of your fucking week. Stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling. That's it. That's all I got. All right, boys. You guys have a good night.
Be safe. Be safe.
Peace.